The friend zone.
Fuck yes.
Okay, you say yes.
Fuck. I don't say yes. I say fuck yes.
You've been there a lot?
It's like
My friend-
I have a tent there. I have a little
I only
little
haven't-
barbecue area there too.
I only haven't been there once, and it's with my girlfriend that I'm with now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Rec Crew. We are back, and it's been a long time since we've graced your screen, but tonight we're here to do so. So let me introduce everybody. Chesco, we got over there hiding behind the camera because he's a biatch. And
What up,
then
what up, what up?
Luis, we got over here. He's a fucking man of his word, and he sits up here looking dapper as fuck
Every single day,
24/7.
every single time.
Can't ever expect any less from Luis.
Thank
so
you, thank you.
I'm fucking happy to be here again with you. You don't normally see me in front of the camera, but today I'm here, and I don't have
Looking
a beard.
handsome and dapper as
I
ever.
know. Look at me. This is about as dapper as I get. I looked at my closet and was like, "Hey, what do I got to wear?" And I realized I don't even have a closet. So, fuck
Tony,
it.
it's been a while since I've seen you.
I know, man.
Last time I saw you, you had a beard. What happened?
I don't have a beard. What the fuck? Yeah. So I shaved my shit off, and
Hey, you want to talk about your dilemma with your significant other?
actually, no.
That
No.
shit stays at home.
Yeah. No. So I think this is something that a
It
lot
could
of
be like
men,
therapy for you.
a lot of men deal with this. It could be therapy for other people, if anything. So check it out. I understand that I don't have the prettiest face. Like, you guys probably don't even want to watch this
What?
shit.
No, you're so beautiful.
No, that's definitely true. He doesn't.
Right now. All right, Luis, go fuck yourself. I haven't seen my face in like 6 years, so guys, don't feel bad. I mean, I don't like when I first shaved it, I was kind of like, oh, fuck.
What
Great.
made you? What made you want to shave it?
So I didn't necessarily want to shave it, but I knew I needed to shave it. So, you know, as a man, when you're growing a beard, if you don't shave it on a regular basis when you're young, you end up with a spotty, kind of
Okay.
splotchy, not really well-maintained look, you know, as an older man. And that was the issue that I was having. I had a full beard, and it looked okay because it was hiding everything, but it wasn't thick. It wasn't like a manly beard.
It wasn't a voluptuous beard.
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't getting any longer. It was staying exactly where it was at. And so I knew that I hadn't cut my beard since I was like 19, and I'll be 25 in a few
Wait a
months.
minute. The beard that you had
Yeah.
since we last, you had not.
Yeah, I'm serious, and that's what I'm saying. It stopped growing. It wouldn't go any
Let me ask
further.
you a question, because I had the same problem. My beard doesn't.
You don't have a beard. You have a prickle.
No, I know, but I cut it.
You mean your
I
peach
cut it
fuzz?
on a regular basis,
Okay.
but I don't let it grow.
You mean you
'cause-
pluck it?
No, I shave it.
Okay.
I shave it because it doesn't. I like the what they call that, the
goatee?
the full
handlebar
goatee.
mustache.
Oh,
Okay, there you go.
Like it comes up to here. I know. Well, go watch our trivia video and you can see. It doesn't close up that
Yeah,
little
Yeah,
spot.
mine doesn't close up.
Yeah,
either
it
here.
gets really it gets full like here and here, and the mustache comes in, but it doesn't close up, and that bothers me. You think if I put like Rogaine or something like
They
Yeah,
have
it's supposed to.
Yeah, they have testosterone booster that you can take.
no, I
for
don't
that.
want to. I
No,
don't
not
take a
yet.
shot.
No, but you're supposed to be able to buy Rogaine, and like it's supposed to be able to help
Yeah?
you with.
I may do that.
Just for
Do
me.
it.
You know what's crazy? Because I waste thousands of dollars on just shopping on Amazon before I go to bed. Like I buy random stuff that I don't fucking need. So I think the next purchase will be Rogaine.
There was probably like a couple months ago, I got on Amazon to buy one thing that I needed. It was I needed one thing. It was like $20. Maybe I think it was like an HDMI cord. I ended up.
$20 in the HDMI.
I'm wrong. It was something else, but it wasn't something that was very expensive. I ended up spending $1,000 on Amazon.
Okay, now we gotta know what you bought.
I don't even know what I bought. I don't even like off the top of my head. I don't even remember what I bought.
There wasn't like a big purchase order.
Let me go and look at it. While I'm looking at it, go ahead and speak about whatever you guys want to talk about.
Well,
What is the rundown for today?
this one's gonna be a quick one. Of course, look, I know we make a few jokes about it, but you know, shout out to anybody who has family in Ukraine, anybody
Oh,
who's
yeah.
involved with, you know, the
Absolutely.
war.
Our hearts are with everybody out there doing what they can to, serve and protect their country.
Absolutely.
It's not
We're
just
gonna-
happening in
We're not gonna
Ukraine.
get in too much in depth about it, but we're not ignoring it. We do acknowledge it.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna let Tone have the floor, and you know how long Tone's stories are.
Yeah, but they're always so great.
So he's gonna have the floor for a while, and he's gonna let us know the reason that he was out for basically 2 months. Couldn't come at all.
Blame it on basic traffic
And
regulations.
he wasn't here because basically he couldn't be. Luis, myself, E.T., Ray. A lot of it was by choice.
I
Because
agree.
we do have a new channel that we are starting. That was one of the main reasons. So please make sure to share, subscribe, post, comment, like, all of that stuff. Let your friends know we're some funny people. We're not just funny looking people. Okay? Funny people.
Actual funny people.
Yes. Hey, we got a couple people who said they're willing to go on stage in open mic nights.
Certain amount of people or a certain person?
No, man, somebody got to go with them.
Gotta
I
be
mean,
on
we'll-
stage with
we'll
them.
be
We're a
there.
team. We're a team. We got to ride or die.
Yeah, I'll ride to the comedy shop. I'm not gonna.
Like, well, what's the worst that can happen?
I've been on stage.
No,
Hundreds
not,
of
not,
times.
not doing comedy, Tone.
I
I've
mean,
been on stage. Like we've been.
Yeah, comedy is different,
Yeah,
and you can bomb real quick.
And
I
for,
don't know,
let's
man.
be honest. The only funny one out of our group is really me. Like the rest of y'all are like y'all are funny, but y'all aren't funny.
I feel like I could make a. I feel like I could. I don't know if I'm really up to it, but I don't. I
You
feel like
you could what?
I feel like I could control a crowd pretty well.
On purpose?
Yeah.
You said on purpose. One thing that I know about myself is that I'm not a funny person. I do things that are funny.
That's fucking hilarious because that's something we know about you too.
See, I mean, obviously it must be true.
No, but you don't listen.
How do I not listen?
How many times we told you stop dressing that way?
Oh,
We told you plenty of
it
times
won't
stop
happen.
dressing that
It
way.
won't happen. And maybe like once,
That's the problem.
but you've
you
seen
don't
me.
listen.
You've seen me wear normal clothes.
I've not. I've
You're
never
funnier
seen
those days.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you're funnier those days. You look like more like a normal person. Like you could breathe a little.
Okay, so I got the list of things that I bought.
Okay.
I bought some LED lights for the undermount lighting.
All right, that's $20.
I bought a rice maker. I bought
That's what
40
$50 bucks?
something like that. It doesn't tell me the price right now. I have to
Okay,
click
let's
on
say
it.
70.
I bought a car vacuum. I bought a weight belt.
So 90. Now we're at $100
Yeah.
around there.
I bought LED lights, like the 100-foot LED lights, like the ones we got here.
See, I fucking went and bought like
Okay.
a 30-foot one for like $20, and then everybody's been telling me I'm stupid. I should have bought the 100-foot one from Amazon for
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah,
like $20.
Yeah, it's not that much more.
Yeah, so let's say we're at
Um,
130.
I bought a coloring set for my little sister.
So 135.
I bought a comb. I bought some coffee.
136.
Why the fuck would you buy? I don't understand.
Why
okay,
are you
like
buying coffee on Amazon?
exactly. That's what I
Because you
get.
buy it in bulk.
No, why?
Because it's K-Pods.
Ooh, okay, that makes sense.
See this?
Okay,
That's
so
a little
we're at
bit- alright,
150?
okay, yeah. I ain't gonna bitch. at
How
you
much
for
is the
that.
coffee?
Those are expensive.
Like those are for the pods are probably like 25.
Okay, so we're at 160. Put it that way.
You're like undercutting everything.
No, I'm not gonna go by the cent.
I mean, it's not like.
What? How the hell are we gonna
anyways.
get to 1,000? Is my question.
I bought a
let's say
leather.
Max. We're at 200.
No, it's more than 200 just with those things. I bought a leather toiletry bag.
And then Amazon.
How much
charged
is that?
me
Like 10
$400 extra.
No, I'm actually gonna click on that one to see how much it is. Let's see.
You bought all this in one night?
Yeah, I was $17.
Okay.
I bought a scooter for my sister. I bought some kitchen towels. I bought a
Is this the sister
Shit.
that I met?
I wish I
No.
was his sister.
Oh, I was about to say.
I want a fucking scooter.
No, I met one of his sisters. I don't think she would want a scooter.
Chesco, that's what happens when you take Ambien and drink 4 beers before you go to bed.
I'm like, if you bought it for her, then
I bought a tie clip and I bought some cufflinks. I bought some supplements. I bought. Yeah,
Wow.
I feel like I bought more things, but
Okay, those supplements supplement the amount of money that you spent unnecessarily in one sitting.
I don't know. But they were nootropics.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you feel better about it.
Oh, I do feel. I don't really know how it like actually affected me. I don't know if the diet that I was on affected how it worked.
Yeah, bro. It only works if you're like going hard doing Joe Rogan shit. Fucking.
Well, it was.
You know,
It was
intermittent fasting.
It was the
and
Joe Rogan. It was the Alpha Brain.
the what's it called? Oh, Alpha
Yeah,
Brain.
it was Alpha Brain. But I did it because I was taking my test, so I wanted to make sure that anything that I could use to study better.
Do you feel like it made a difference?
I don't know.
Then that's fucking stupid. You wasted your money.
Probably I would have to study without it.
I'm
I studied
mad at
with it.
Okay, I see. Look like a control.
But then I was also under a lot of pressure to pass this test, so I was already focused on making sure that I studied properly. So I don't know if it was focused because of the actual supplement.
So
or
you can't tell if
focused-
it was you that was
Exactly,
just doing
exactly.
it, or if it was that it kicked you into gear. And maybe
Correct.
that's what it's supposed to do. It's not like a drug. It's
Right.
supposed to get your brain into gear.
Correct.
I get it.
So
It makes sense. I've never tried it myself, but I've heard about it. You know, people say that you can get up in the morning and go for a run and drink a glass of water. It's supposed to do the same thing for your brain that like Adderall and
I disagree.
kind of.
I mean,
that's-
I think
chemically that's what they say. I don't know.
no, because running will give you endorphins.
Yeah.
Endorphins can only last so long.
Oh yeah, I guess you're not gonna be like fucking running off a runner's high for
Exactly.
fucking 12 hours.
Yeah, and however much I can run is going to be different than however much Chesko can run. Chesko is a
because
a human athlete.
a human athlete.
What other type of athlete is there?
I meant to say like a freak athlete, but
I'm not
I
a
don't
freak
know.
athlete.
Whoa, okay, yeah, Chesko, are you a freak athlete? You in the gym pumping iron 24/7?
but
No.
I'm talking about cardio.
No, but I could get up right now and go run, and for some reason I don't get tired.
Yeah,
You can run like
It's
miles
'cause
and
you
miles.
did professional.
I could do.
You played
3
soccer professionally, of course.
I did not play professionally,
Okay,
but
semi-pro.
what you call it? I could do 3 miles probably with no problem.
I can do like 20 feet. I might have to.
He's
take a
running
break.
to the bathroom. He's already gassed by the time he gets there.
Dude,
No, yeah, so much that because when I do work out, which is every now, when I constantly, like, it's so bad that I had to stop doing long distance, cause I felt like it had no effect.
Why don't you start doing
No.
marathons?
No, when I do sprint,
You just
Oh,
fucking
cause those get me tired. Like those
Yeah.
actually bring the heart rate up. Like
sprint is when you run like as fast as you can.
yeah, so I do for
Yeah.
example like 15, 20 seconds and jog.
Yeah.
15, 20 seconds.
Yeah, see, I need to get into something. I bought a skateboard, thinking that I could just get back on my skateboard and lose some weight that way. Maybe it'll work, but
No, if you
it's too
you
fucking
know,
hot outside for
that's
that
not
shit.
gonna work, bro. Cause you're standing on a board that the board's doing the work. If
No, man, it
no,
fucking
roll
works.
the board and then chase it.
I understand that.
Or
But no,
get a
dude.
ball and kick it.
You're
And then
working out
chase
every
after.
single muscle in your body riding that skateboard, dude. You can get a workout on
No,
that.
that
shit.
must help your core. I'm guessing.
I mean, really, you just I'm not the kind of guy like I'm not trying to get fucking ripped, you know what I mean? But to just get in shape, that's what I always did when I was a kid. If I was like sitting around too much and getting fat on shit like that, I would start skating a little bit more than I would before, and I would shed all the weight super fast just because I was actually like active and spending time outside doing shit, and I lose a lot of weight like that. It's not super hard for me to lose weight, but that was when I was younger. I'm getting older now.
How old are you?
I'll be 25 in August.
Damn, you're about to die.
That's what everybody keeps telling me. I tell people I'm about to be 25, and everybody's like, eesh. Like, apparently something happens after
How old
25.
are these people? 16? Like, what do you
No, what
mean?
the
Who,
fuck?
who thinks a
Who do you think
25-year-old is old?
Well, all right, we're back after interruptions. These fuckers wanted to distract me and shit, but we were talking about my weight and how I'm fat. So, listen, it does work, man. You would be surprised how much weight you can actually lose by riding a skateboard.
But the problem is not. No, you can lose. Like I think Ray said it here. You can lose weight sitting down doing nothing. Now, because people say that if you walk 20 minutes a day, every day, you'll lose weight.
Yeah, that's what Arnold
That's
Schwarzenegger did.
bullshit. If you don't eat nothing.
If you do nothing,
Yeah, I know.
you'll probably lose around 13 to 1,500 calories, depending on how much you weigh
A day?
a day. If you do absolutely nothing, you
Sounds
lose that
good to
many
me.
calories. You supplement those calories with your diet and
The
your
problem is that when you eat,
yes.
you
So-
gain them back.
If you are doing absolutely no sorts of physical activities and eating the way that you're eating, whether it's healthy or unhealthy, and you start supplementing your day with any sort of physical activity, whether that's 20 minutes of running or walking, that's going to take away from the actual.
Fuck your shit, bro. Don't mess with my fucking mic.
This whole time, he's been messing with my mic.
Nah.
He's been
I don't want to hear that bullshit.
twisting this. I'm in the middle of saying something.
It wasn't interesting to me. I'm sorry.
Basically, if you do something after doing nothing for however long, you're going to be taken away from those calories that you're eating. So, of course, it's going to help out, even if it's a little bit.
Yeah, but again, it's hard not to walk for 20 minutes a day. It's literally hard not to do.
Not for me.
I mean, but I think that what that's
Or it has to be like
talking about is actually doing something physical, whether it's walking or running or doing physical activities with your friends, whatever it is.
Now, it has to get to a point where, again, it goes back to your diet. Now, if you're able to like really work out and then have a good diet, obviously that's gonna.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Of course, skateboarding is gonna work. Anything's gonna work.
It didn't work. So I bought a skateboard, you know, and I don't think that it didn't work for the reasons you would think it wouldn't work. It didn't work because it's Texas and it's too fucking hot outside for that shit. So I took the board to the skate park and I rode it around a few times and then I got real sweaty and was like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm going to go home. It's too hot.
I'm going to take my skateboard and go home.
Yeah.
Being sweaty wasn't the point of what we were trying to do. Like, that was the goal, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was like 112 or something.
I want to lose weight and I want to work out. I don't want to sweat, though.
Yeah. It's 2022. We don't have that shit figured out yet. I mean, we went to the moon like 70 years ago.
Skateboarding works because I had a skateboard once. And my thing was sit on the skateboard and just like roll it.
You know, in Colombia, I was probably like 7 years old, and I got a skateboard for my for actually Christmas. Nobody rides a skateboard in Colombia.
Oh, absolutely.
At least not back then.
No, nobody. Yeah.
At least things might have changed.
No,
Yeah,
they
they
haven't.
have.
Nobody rides a skateboard in Colombia. So nobody. I didn't know how to ride the skateboard. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. You didn't have YouTube back then. So I remember that the neighborhood where I lived in, there was a hill, and we would get. It was like 10 of us kids would get on the skateboard. We would put wooden boards across the skateboard.
What the fuck?
So it would be like 3 kids, one after another, and then 3 kids on the sides. And then if you want to go left or right, everybody lean left, everybody lean right. And you just go down this hill until you get to until we just stop. That's my memories of skateboarding.
I spent most of my younger
All right,
years
so for the
skateboarding.
next 2 hours and a half, we're going to hand the room off to Tone.
So
As
why
I already
haven't
talked
we,
enough?
why haven't we met for the last 2 months?
Okay, guys. So I have an unfortunate story to tell. I myself was in a tragic car accident, and there was a total loss, which was my car. And so me, being the, humble person I am, I didn't immediately go and take my millions of dollars and go buy a brand new car, because that's just cocky. So
That's what I would have done.
yeah, well,
You're not
Chesco,
humble like Tone.
You're exactly. So, I took a couple million and I donated it to charity as soon as I got into the car accident. And then I waited about 2 months, and then I finally hit up Chesco and told him that I was still alive and that I wanted to come back and do the show. And so here we are. And it was a terrible time away. But no, in actuality, I got into a car accident. I totaled my fucking car, and I'm broke, and I can't buy a new one, or I couldn't, but I did. And so I finally got a new car. It's a really nice car, and I'm happy. I feel gratified, and turned a bad situation into something good. So
And you found out you had a really good credit too, huh?
yeah, and I found out I had good credit. So what the
Yeah.
fuck's up with that? That's baller. So yeah, something good ended up, and everybody told me it was probably a blessing in disguise. And it turns out it was. Sorry to the lady whose fucking Tahoe I totaled. My bad. They should fucking make stop signs a little bit easier to see. If you fucking agree with me, comment down below. Make stop signs bigger. That's what I'm starting a petition. Anyways, yeah. So, I know a little side note. It was pretty funny when I hit the lady. My airbags deployed.
Allegedly.
And, yeah, allegedly. Allegedly, when
when the collision
When
happened.
the collision happened, my airbags deployed, and I can like remember. I remember watching my airbag deploy, and you always hear that when the airbag deploys, like it's a big deal, right? Like that shit's coming at your face, it's gonna break your nose, something's gonna happen. But I remember watching it just like it looked like a fucking wet sock, just poof, come out of my. Like I laughed, I thought it was hilarious. I was like, that was embarrassing.
You had time to pause and do tea time.
Yeah, practically. I don't know, but in the end of the day. I hope the lady's okay. I really do apologize for fucking your shit up, but really honestly. Allegedly, I fucked your shit up. I think it's all a bunch of bullshit, and I wasn't even there. I'm being framed. I think you hit me, and my finger was broken. So I'm gonna sue your insurance company. Anyways, so that happened. We had some personal tragedies happen. On a little bit more serious note, I actually lost a good friend of mine. And we weren't super close, but she was an important person in my life because I worked with her. And so it kind of threw things for a little bit of a loop. And while I wasn't the one that was affected the most by it, clearly it did have an effect on my life and my schedule and stuff. So that, on top of not having a vehicle to get out here, just made things literally impossible to drive 30 minutes once a week. But now things have kind of worked themselves out. The schedule is getting back more in place. We started a new channel. And we're here to start doing shit more regularly. I'm back. I got a badass car. I'm feeling better. We're all doing good. And that concludes my 2-hour-long story. Chesco, take it away.
Okay. Thank you, Tone. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. We're glad
like
to
you
see
said, we got a new channel. We're going to be a lot more consistent. Just how Luis is every week with his stupid question of the day.
Oh, shit. I can't wait for this one.
Graphics. Ready.
Graphic.
Go.
Boom.
Okay.
So my stupid question of today is, I said I think it'd be better if we have everybody here because I think the more opinions that we have on the subject would be better.
But they're flakers.
We can ask them next week.
Do you believe in the friend zone?
Fuck yes.
Okay, you say yes.
Fuck. I don't say yes. I say fuck yes.
You've been there a lot?
It's like I have a tent there. I have a little barbecue area there too.
I only haven't been there once, and it's with my girlfriend that I'm with now. And yeah, the friend zone, that's a real fucking thing, and that's not our fault. That's their fault. Okay.
Okay.
Because go ahead, take the. I like this. Go ahead.
It's their fault. Listen. All right. Why is it that if I'm a fucking nice person,
I've never seen him so passionate in my life.
If I'm gonna go and buy you fucking whatever you want, right, and like shower you with attention and fucking, you know what I mean? I'm being literally like what I should be. Why? Okay, I'm so fucking confused. Why you gotta get with the dude first, then figure out he's your best friend? Why is that the formula? Oh, I fucking this and that. He's my best friend. Well, then why not just get with your fucking best friend? If that's the thing, if at the end of the day you guys are best friends, right? Why not just get with your best friend? Like, fuck. No, but when I was in high school, I had a really bad. I had a problem with being too nice, and I still have this problem, but I don't have to worry about it with girls.
Oh, so you get along fine with the guys, huh?
Yeah, me and the guys. You know what I mean? I don't have that issue.
They don't friend zone you.
Never been friend zoned by a guy. But anyway, So yeah, when I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure I've touched on this before, I had this idea, and I guess it's just because I didn't know any better, that like, if you liked a girl, then fucking annoy the shit out of her with attention. And so that's what I would do. I would like I would put myself in the position of these girls' best friend. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? I wasn't the guy that was like, hey, you're hot, you know what I mean? And then turn around and walk away and like go do my own thing. I would be like, hey, I think you're really cool. Do you want to, can I have your number and I'll text you fucking every goddamn moment of every day for the next 6 months?
All right, so I'm going to go and say, no, the friend zone isn't real.
Yeah, well, you know.
And I'm going to say no because this is something I believe in. I think it's friend zone is something that the guys create. Guys who...
With expectations?
Yeah,
Fucking-
guys who want to be in a specific spot in a girl's life, but they don't know how to actually,
achieve their goal.
yeah. And you said it yourself. You put yourself in the situation.
Yeah, I would do it to myself.
So
But it's their fucking fault.
So they don't do that. The friend zone is something that guys create to make themselves feel better for not being able to close the deal.
Okay, fair enough. But when you think about it like this, what if my opportunities would have been different had I handled the situation in the very beginning in a different way? And I've had women. I've escaped. All right, look, if by friend zone, I didn't say it wasn't escapable, right? I didn't say it wasn't escapable. It's fucking hard, guys, but you can do it.
It is
And
not
I'm
hard.
Fucking
You know how
believing
you
it.
escape the friend zone?
Stop being a pussy ass.
Yeah, you're a
bitch.
man.
No, not
Yeah,
even
man.
that. You stop saying there's a friend zone.
No,
You stop
got nothing to worry about.
stop saying there's a friend
friend
zone
zone is
and
real.
actually act on. No,
no.
it's not.
The friend zone is real. Okay, now is my take. Now, people consider the friend zone a bad thing. The friend zone is not a bad thing.
Not
Okay,
always. I mean,
Let me.
The
here.
friend zone is a very good thing, because there's this idea that a friend can't become a lover or vice versa.
Okay.
Okay, so if you are a friend, first of all, like I said, how do you get out of the friend zone? Be a man, and be. Because what would consider the relationship of a friend zone? Yes, you go to the movies, right? You go to dinners, you go to things like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's friend.
So we have to differentiate two things: being friends and
Mhm.
being friend zone. Being friends is wanting to be with another person.
Friend zoned is when you have an expectation that you're not willing to verbalize.
Okay.
You have a feeling that you're not willing to verbalize.
I could see that.
And if you're not willing to verbalize it, she is not she may have the same feelings or may not.
Correct.
But if you never put them out there, she's like, it's not just guys. It's not just girls. Girls and guys are oblivious sometimes. There's plenty of girls that have crushes on guys and the guys don't fucking know. All right? They don't pay enough attention, whatever it is. All you have to do is say it one day. And you don't have to be, some people think it's, oh, will you marry me? No, it's very simple. And then she'll either tell you yes or no. And
Correct.
at that point, whatever her response is, it can evolve or devolve. So that is the friend zone.
Chesco, you've never been told I love you like a brother before. There's
No,
okay.
but I've been rejected, and we're still friends.
Yeah, I feel that. But look,
So is that the
No,
friend zone?
No, it's not the friend zone. Why? Because you guys are friends. She's not friend zoning you.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's not.
Why not?
Because you can be friends without being in the friend zone.
No, okay, you're in the friend zone when you want to be more than friends, and she doesn't. That's the friend zone.
Which you create.
What do you mean?
She
creates it.
No, you create that. You create being
No,
in the
'cause
friend
she
zone.
placed me
There's
there.
no such thing as a friend zone. You
There-
are the one that wants to be with her. She doesn't want to be with you. If you decide to be with her,
No,
if
but
you decide to keep
that's
being
where we're
friends with her,
that's where we're
if you decide to
disagreeing.
keep being friends with her when you know that she wants nothing
Do
to
you
do
know
with
though?
you. Yes, you do, because she told you.
he's fucking seething over here.
She,
No,
if you just said it. She told you. You put your feelings out there, and she told you.
Okay.
And you're accepting to be just friends. So you're the one that's putting yourself in the friend zone.
For the moment.
What is the moment?
That's where I think people think like the
Okay,
friend zone
so-
is a negative. I don't think the friend zone is a negative. Like, you could put yourself in the friend zone, and you may enjoy that. Because, let's be honest, there's plenty of guys who don't want that one woman thing. And the friend zone
First of all,
could be
if you're talking about not that one woman thing, right?
Yeah.
If you're in the friend zone, you're not getting anything.
from her.
Exactly.
Now, but you may be, I hate to use this word, you may be, cooking it. You may be, keeping there, just marinating it.
Okay, so
And
you're saying having her in the back burner.
exactly, like she has you in the friend zone and you're fine being there. Because you have it in the back burner while you're doing your thing. You're evolving that relationship.
Again, you are creating those situations. You are creating those
But she's
expectations.
agreeing with them.
She's agreeing with being your friends because she likes being your friend. You, like
That-
Tola
that's-
said,
that's
she
the
likes you
friend
like a
zone.
brother. She likes you like a friend. She loves you like a friend. She loves you like, it doesn't matter.
That's the friend zone.
But she did not create that. You create that idea of a zone where you have feelings for a certain person, whether it's sexual or emotional.
So let me ask you this question. here's where I want to know the difference. If I have a crush on girl A, right?
Okay.
But I haven't told her, am I
Okay.
friend zoned?
No. First of all, I don't believe in the friend. So asking me if you're friend zone or
Okay,
not.
no, for the general
So
consensus.
I'm gonna give you an example, real life example. There's a guy at work, very obviously, has a hots for a girl at work.
Okay.
This girl plays into that very, very well.
What do you mean plays into it?
She gets all the benefits of him liking her without giving any of the benefits.
Okay. You
So-
mean sexually or emotionally?
Both. And so and everybody feels sorry for this guy because this girl is using him.
No, so let me ask you a question. He brings her a coffee, she'll never bring him one?
No.
Ever.
I think he bought her tickets for some sort of like festival, and she went without him.
Okay, so that's where we gotta differentiate here.
Okay.
I do believe in the friend zone. Now, there's something between being a friend zone and being an
being a simp.
idiot and being a simp. Yeah,
Right.
there's two different things.
But
Yeah.
you can be a simp and in the
Oh,
friend
yeah,
zone.
you could do that too. Now,
So how are you gonna differentiate that? Okay,
here's how
let's
you
hear- let me-
differentiate it. Because if I have a crush on
Girl A.
Monica and I never tell Monica, I'm technically by general consensus in the friend zone
Mm-hmm.
by me not admitting to her. Now, and she obviously doesn't reciprocate or doesn't feel the same way or whatever, or maybe does, maybe doesn't, we don't know. Everything's in the friend zone. Then I do, and scenario B,
Okay.
I do express my feelings to Monica. She tells me she wants to be a friend. Am I still in the friend zone?
I don't
By
think
general consensus.
if the friend zone is something that you create because you want to stay in in the general vicinity of this other person, in A and in B, you're gonna be in the friend zone.
And here's where I go with my scenario, where the friend zone can be a good thing. Like say I go to Monica. Monica's like, Monica, I have feelings for you. You know, you would think it could be a little more. And she says, no, I see you as a friend. I see you as a brother. A lot of guys think that's the end of that. Now, that does not mean you start buying her tickets and she goes to festivals without you. Now, that means you start playing your own game. Because we know
Okay.
that feelings do evolve or devolve. Like we
Correct.
said. Or else there wouldn't be no marriages. There wouldn't be no divorces.
Correct.
Right? So, after she tells you she wants to be a friend, a lot of motherfuckers decide, oh, I don't want to be in the friend zone, so I'm going to start treating her like a bitch. And I'm going to start not giving a fuck.
Right. Because guys get sour because they're not getting the attention that they want because they think that because they're giving so much attention that they deserve so much attention.
So, in my humble opinion, I think when you're in the friend zone, yeah, you can't bring her a coffee. Tomorrow you don't. Tomorrow you bring her a coffee.
The other girl,
the
some
other
other girl,
girl
right, some
coffee.
other, yeah.
Yes. If she asks you for something, be honest. You're like, can I do it? Can I not? Sometimes say no. All of that, I think, does bring attention.
So I agree with that.
I
agree
think
with
all
that.
of that does make a difference. And whenever she really, truly needs you, and like, hey, I really need this favor. Okay, here, I'll do it. Tomorrow I need this. Sorry, I can't do that. Like, that balance of you showing, yeah, I'm still your homie. I wanted to be with you. But if you don't want to be with me, it's your lost.
But at that point, you're describing a friend.
You're still a friend, yeah.
But you're not describing a friend zone.
Exactly.
You just said it. Exactly.
No, but again, that's under your control. Like you said, you put yourself in there or you take yourself out. If you can control it, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. But it is under your control. Like, it is something that you can use to your benefit.
So, in the definition which you're using, yes, you can't control it. I don't think that is controlling it. I think that is you settling for being a friend and understanding that I'm just going to be friends with this person, and because I like this person, because I not in a romantic or a sexual way, because this person warrants my attention as a friend, then I'm going to be a good friend.
I don't get it.
I would be the same friend to her that I would be to my homie.
Exactly.
So you are just friends.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a zone. you're just friends. Because why? Because at that point, a friend zone to me, and it's a very personal feeling. A friend zone to me would be a situation where you are emotionally intrigued by somebody else, and you want that emotional connection.
This is the best way I can simplify the friend zone. The friend zone, a lot of guys, you see it as a permanent crush. If that makes any sense. A crush that lasts forever.
Until she says something.
Shit, if that's the case, then I'm friend zoned by a lot of chicks.
It shouldn't be the case. Like what I'm saying. You have a crush, then you fucking get over it. Like, that's how normal human beings should act.
Then by that definition, once you're over it, are you still friends with that person?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be friends with that person, but not in the friend zone.
No, you could. Yeah, that's what I said. The friend zone is not a bad thing to me, because again, just because I'm in the friend zone with you, I don't have to be in the friend zone with her. So if while I'm with her, I could be in the friend zone with you.
Do you think guys can friend zone a girl,
Absolutely.
or girls can friend zone themselves?
Yeah. Absolutely. There's plenty of like, this is a mutual thing. There's plenty of girls, even if they get fucked. Because that's where the term fuck buddy comes from. I think I'm gonna say 60%, 70% of the fuck buddies are the guy's decision. I believe. Maybe I could be tripping. Let's say 50. Okay. 50% of the.
So you think most, like, in situations like that, the girl wants to be in a relationship with the guy. So like so a friend zone for a guy would be when he wants to smash the girl, or when he wants to be in a relationship with a girl, but the girl doesn't really reciprocate those feelings, and so you guys just kind of stay in that weird.
And that's where the double standard comes.
And then exactly, if it was on the flip side, and the girl wanted the guy is gonna take advantage of the fact that the girl wants him, sleep with her, but not actually reciprocate the feelings in that way. And
exactly.
Then
because let me ask you this question: you believe in the friend zone, right, Tone?
Absolutely.
All right, girl, Monica standing right there. I have this.
What's good, Monica?
I have this big crush on Monica. Monica doesn't feel the same way, but one night she lets me hit it. Am I still in the friend zone?
No.
Why not?
Well, I mean, at that point, you guys are like friends with benefits. I would think.
No, it was a one-time thing.
In my head, bro, the friend zone is when you want a relationship to move further than you just being cool with that chick. Now, whether or not you guys are like talking 24/7 or whatever, for me, it always went like that. Like, I was just too friendly to the girl, and I felt like when that happened, I separated myself from dating material, or even any kind of relationship.
But
material.
Did you ever really express your feelings?
Eventually I did, but I had already got to the point where by that time
we
had already established a relationship.
I could almost tell you what response he would get every time that he would express his feelings.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin the friendship.
Yeah.
No, but let me tell you this.
Exactly. Like,
I've had two real
girlfriends.
And both of them, I was friends with them for years.
But you know what's even worse on my part is the girl didn't really even deserve my friendship. I just thought she was hot, so I pretty much followed her around like a lost puppy. And then I ended up dating the girl, and she fucking cheated on me. So I was like...
So you made it out of the friend zone?
Oh, yeah, I did.
So let me ask another question for those guys who wanted advice, right? How does a guy get out of the friend zone?
You're honest.
Yeah, it's either one way or
You're
the other.
Honest.
Either
and then you don't overreact, bro. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah,
you don't overreact.
You can't get mad if they don't want you.
If she says yes or no, like, that doesn't mean, y'all stop being friends.
Okay. So here's what I have to say. I think to get out of the friend zone, for those guys who think they're in the friend zone, is first understanding that you're the one putting yourself there. So you're the one that's in control. So if you're in the friend zone, understand that. Second of all, take action. Whether that's telling the girl or playing mind games. I know it sucks to say that.
Or the boy. You can tell the boy too, because,
Correct.
We love homo people.
And when I'm talking about playing mind games, is take some of that attention away from her, because she's gotten used to you giving her that attention. So the moment you stop giving her that attention, she's going to wonder why. Whether you're giving that attention to somebody else.
I would find a balance. I agree with you to a certain extent.
My man's got to
It's one or the other, or it's a combination of two.
But I wouldn't take the attention away. I wouldn't take the attention away.
I'm not talking about taking all the attention away.
I would lessen it.
Yeah.
Lessen
Take some of that attention away.
Can I tell you guys a story? All right, true story. The woman that I'm with now, the love of my life, Tasha. when me and her first got together, we had this little saying. We would pretty much every time we saw each other, we would pretty much say what's up. But it was just like, I'd be like Tasha, and she'd be like Ashton, and it was just kind of went like that every time we saw her. And I didn't really have. I honestly thought she was out of my league. I never thought that she'd be interested in me. And so
no, you were right.
We kind of we kind of had this little thing where we'd be like, oh Tasha, oh Ashton, or whatever. And then one day something happened, right? She was hanging out with one of my friends, and I heard something or something happened, and I was kind of like, man, fuck this chick at that point in time, whatever. It turned out I was wrong. What I heard was a big misunderstanding. But she walks in the door and she's like, Ashton, and I was just like, what's up? And I kind of turned around and walked away and did my own thing. And finding out years later, that drove her fucking crazy. Apparently, like, that was a very significant part in the two of us getting together. That was when she kind of reevaluated how she, like, really felt, because I gave her this weird negative response, and it like shook her up a little bit. And shortly after that, I kind of realized that she was digging me, and we moved
to start
forward,
putting up a bow
I mean?
on this. I do agree with something Luis said. It sucks to say, but the game is a big important part of it.
It is.
Really big important part of it.
Yeah, bro. If you're a bitch, you ain't getting laid. Just period.
And so once, let's say you go with the route of honesty. I think first of all that should be your first step. Be honest with this person. Be honest with this person and tell them how you feel. If they feel the same way, because it's probable that they could feel the same way, she just doesn't have the guts to go ahead and put herself out there like you are. But if she doesn't, accept that. Don't keep acting the same way you are with her, because she's already let you know that she doesn't feel the same way about you.
Now, let me put this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I know. So, like, and now some guys might be in this situation too, where you really digging a chick, and you guys are you think you're moving forward at the pace that you want to, but in her head, you guys are just staying friends. Well, like, the reason why it's so important to be honest and upfront early in you guys' relationship, being friends, or if it's moving forward, then that is if. From personal experience, you think that you're moving somewhere with this girl, and then all of a sudden she hits you up and is like, hey, I'm going out with this fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? And then she, because you guys are just friends, expects you to be like, oh, that's dope, I'm so happy for you. But that's low-key heartbreaking. You know what I mean? You feel like you're putting a lot of effort into something.
That's
why
where
it's
the game
important.
starts. That's
yeah,
where the game
it really is, dude. And that's where the difference between, like, dude, if there's room and potential for you, then I don't feel like you're going to know about any other dude that she's talking to.
So the thing for me is that you should never let it get to that point.
If you
feel that way about this person.
Let me ask you a question. No, that can't be true. No. Why?
No. Okay, let me hear the question.
So, again, me and Monica are friends. We've been friends for months now.
Right.
She's a good girl. She's going to make you work for it. She's going to make anybody work for it. Right. Now, are you going to be celibate and absolutely clean for those months?
I'm not talking about celibacy or not.
Fuck sex. I'm not even talking about sex. Are you not going to be texting? You're not going to be talking? You're not going to have potential out there?
If that's it, bro.
Oh, there's not another?
I might have a little bit of juice on what for us to do an outro, but I don't know.
If not, we'll finish with that one. You just want to finish with that one too?
But that one.
And you take the SD card. No, we're not talking.
So to answer your question.
No, it's not recording.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Yeah, we're good.
Hurry up, sit down. Okay.
So to answer your question, no, you guys aren't in a relationship. You guys are friends. So if you want to have a conversation with 20 other girls, one, you shouldn't be having a conversation with 20 other girls, but if you want to, you can.
And she can too.
And she can too.
So it can get to that point.
To what point?
To that, what he said, like, yeah, hey, I'm gonna go out with this guy, and
No,
that's heartbroken.
Yes, no, but at that point, the point you start having feelings for this person,
Yeah.
speak them.
Yeah.
Speak them. Tell them. Say, hey, I just want to let you know, I have feelings for you. Is this something that you feel like you're progressing to? Do you? Is there any? Am I wrong in having
that
these feelings?
shit is not black and white. Sometimes you don't
and
even know.
And it doesn't have to be black and white.
Yeah.
But the moment you start having feelings for a certain person, if you feel like your feelings might progress, have those conversations. Hey, is this something that you're feeling too?
Why the fuck are we hanging out so much?
And if it has to get into
that's where I
into what
disagree.
people are now calling situationships, then let it get to a situationship where you're having conversations with somebody else. You're not really defining their relationship. It's kind of okay to go ahead and talk to other people.
That's where I disagree. I don't agree with that. Because I feel like, first of all, to answer Tone's question, if we're hanging out all the time, there's already something there. There's nothing to be talked about. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to be boyfriend and girlfriend. You're going to get married.
You said if you're hanging out already and there's already something there,
Yeah.
and you haven't said anything.
No. But
Is it your
again,
fault?
you don't know what it is. There's something there, but you don't know what it is. You may not want it either. So what I'm saying is, I think you define all the things with moments. Like, I don't think, to me, everything's very organic. And if you have that conversation,
I agree with that.
It's too orchestrated. It's too robotic.
I'm not talking about before you start going. When you start feeling like, okay, because you yourself said it. You said you don't even know if you want something this or something there. The moment you know is the moment you say something.
Okay, but to know it's a long time. Like, at least for me.
However long it takes. But the moment you know.
But my question, that's what I'm telling you. In the meantime, that's going to happen. The scenario he brought up is going to happen a lot.
That's why it's a
But
catch-22.
the friend zone happens when the moment you know passes and you haven't said anything, and now you're in this situation where you know you have feelings for this person, but you're not acting on those feelings.
Yeah.
That's how you get in the friend zone. Because anything before that is not a friend
Because
zone.
otherwise you would know, and you wouldn't be in the friend zone because you would know whether or not this person's into you or this person's not into you. And that's the thing. That's where so friend zones, unfortunately, I've seen it happen where even though the girl doesn't reciprocate the feelings and lets the person know, I don't like you like that, it's just like not enough for the person. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's cool, we'll be friends, but I'm still gonna buy you all this shit. I'm still gonna
now you're an idiot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, now you're an
Yeah,
idiot.
I know.
That's where, as soon as she tells you that or something like that, that's where the game starts. And it sucks to say, but that's where the game starts. Because a lot of times, again, if you're spending, let's put an hour, if you're spending 10, 12 hours, 10, 12, 14 hours a week with somebody, there's something there.
Yeah.
You don't dislike that person, obviously. You there's definitely an affinity. There's definitely a friendship, and friendship is a big part of a relationship.
I agree.
So there's already something there. So there's no need to ask questions there. There's more things. And let's say she does think that she don't want to lose the friendship. That, I think that's a flaw in you as well. You've shown the fact that you're that type of dude that you can't take the rejection and you'll hinder a friendship.
Right.
Yeah, you're not strong enough to be able to to handle a friendship. You're gonna be that clingy guy that I'm still gonna be trying to convince you with tickets and shit like that.
Yeah.
No, you have to. Okay, she doesn't feel this way now. She may never feel this way, or she might. And then that's why I said you gotta kind of.
And you can still be friends with somebody else that doesn't want to
Absolutely.
be with you. Just understand that person doesn't want to be with you.
And understand that you have to now kind of
Exactly.
look
Now,
somewhere else as well.
you take that attention away from her.
And ladies and gentlemen, now we know why it's so much easier to be with somebody who's not your friend as opposed to somebody who is your friend.
I'm the opposite.
I would rather be with somebody who's
yes,
my friend.
to me, I can't be with you if you're not my friend.
In a fucking perfect world.
No, because I
No,
can't.
because then that's how you.
I can't
have to
fucking
man up,
fall in
yeah,
love. I
yeah.
can't fall in love if I don't really fucking know
Yeah,
you.
man, but see, we're in such a weird conversation now because then we're gonna tie this shit into like, what's your definition of falling in love, and like if you're,
It's not even about falling in love. It's you can't say that you like somebody
but are you
until
friends?
until you've really interacted with that person and have a friendship
No,
with
bro,
them.
is it Tone? To me, to be in a relationship with somebody, so much fucking sacrifice. I have to check in. I have to text you every day. I have to make sure that you feel comfortable. I have to appease you. I have to make time for you. I have to stop. I have to make. I'm not with the boys. I'm with you for a little while. That is so much sacrifice. For me to do that is because I really fucking care.
Yeah, no, I
So-
get it.
Exactly.
So-
No, completely.
So if I get to that point that I really fucking care, it's hard for me to do it with a stranger.
and
Well, no.
it happens so organically,
Yes,
like you said.
exactly.
Like you don't even notice that you're spending more time with her than you are with the boys because you
Exactly.
you
one
want
day
to
you're
spend
doing
more time
such
with
a-
her than you do with the boys. Because why? Because you like the attention that they give you. Because you like the warmth that they provide to you. Because you like whatever it is, the conversations, the relationship, the situations that you're in when you're with that other person.
And you're right.
And
You're
you can't have that with a stranger.
Exactly.
And so that's why the friend zone does exist, but it also doesn't exist. So for Luis's stupid ass question, I don't even know what the fucking answer was. We gave you a long spiel. Viewers, figure it out.
All right, let's finish up with this. This is a perfect segue. So Pete Davidson is dating the ex-wife. I'm sorry. Here's where it gets a little.
He's going down a fucking.
Here's where it
checklist,
gets
bro.
a little.
For
Here's where it gets a little tricky. Technically, they are not together, but technically, she is still the wife.
Correct.
So, just as a man, that hurts your ego when
Oh,
people
absolutely.
can say, "Yo, I'm in bed with your wife. I'm sleeping with your wife," even though you're not with her. She is not cheating.
Yeah.
None of that. But she is technically still your wife.
Because they're separated.
Exactly.
It's just
You're
like getting a
separated.
text saying, "Hey, I fucked your ex." Like,
Yes, but trust me.
But you're not. She's
It
not your
hurts.
ex yet.
Look, it sucks when somebody say, "Hey, I fucked your
well,
ex."
they're
It
Imagine
sucks
saying,
even
"I was
more
Yeah.
when somebody says, "I fucked your wife."
yeah.
So it's like, it sucks when somebody says, "I fucked your ex." Imagine, even though she's not really your wife.
Mostly when it's not your decision. Because it wasn't his decision. Because if it was his decision to go ahead and leave her, somebody saying that, I'm like, I don't
Look,
care.
but
Like, I
here's
only want to be with her
my
anyways.
question. Here's my question.
Somebody's got to do it,
Because
right?
Kanye West he's going all out against Pete Davidson. He's like harassing with texts and making diss songs.
He's
and
tripping.
features. He's tripping. And Pete Davidson finally replied and sent him a whole bunch of messages. Kanye West like, "Where you're at?" And he's like,
In bed with your
"In
wife.
bed with your wife." So he's finally responding, and he was not instigating. He had stayed quiet. He's
because the divorce finalized.
he finally said, "Fuck it."
Did it?
Yeah, the divorce finally went through. As soon as the divorce
I don't
finally,
think it's gone through.
it did. Yeah, she's officially single. Like the divorce.
Yeah, but that's because she's officially separated.
No, like the I just saw it yesterday or the day before. The divorce.
No, yeah, I heard they're officially single. I don't know if the divorce went through yet. You know how much shit they gotta settle?
Oh, that's
That's
true.
gonna take years.
That's true. Who do you think has more?
Shit, I don't. Her.
Probably her, right?
Yeah, probably.
That's what I would
her.
think too.
Yeah, but I don't think they settled everything they have to settle. They gotta settle too much for the divorce to be final yet. But
Unless they sign a prenup.
even those are hard. Cause those
No,
are
but the prenup is before the marriage.
yeah, but the prenup is not just you get half, I get half. That's not how a prenup works. A prenup is detailed of if you have kids, how many years, and this and that, the ages. That's how a prenup works. A prenup is very detailed. So,
But,
you
but,
still-
but that would all have been detailed. It would make the divorce easier.
no, but there, for example,
Yeah.
there's things that aren't liquid, so you have to make
No,
them.
no, absolutely. But it makes the divorce easier
Yeah.
if there's a prenup than if there isn't a
Oh
prenup.
yeah, it makes it easier. It's still long.
Kim
Yeah, but-
Kardashian officially drops West as legally single. Kim
that's-
Kardashian is
Legally
legally
single.
See,
So
legally
that means the
single.
divorce went through.
No, separated.
Legally,
When you're separated, you're legally single.
she's declared legally single and divorced with Ye.
And divorced.
And divorce, yeah. Los Angeles has ruled, or judge in Los Angeles has ruled. It says, can
you get a divorce and then settle things afterwards?
Kim
I don't think
Kardashian
so,
is.
no.
I didn't think so
okay,
either.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
look. So this says Kim Kardashian is legally single 1 year after filing for divorce from Kanye
Oh, so it's been a
West.
year.
After filing for divorce.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's
but
1
after
year.
she's filed, she's.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's gone through. You know how long a divorce can
1
go?
year after filing for divorce, so they've been going through the divorce
Well,
process for
yeah,
a
as
year
far
now.
as the proceedings and the settlements and who's
Yeah.
getting this and who's getting that, I don't know if that's all
Oh no,
settled.
they're definitely separated. That's and they're,
Okay.
Yeah, like,
That-
they're
that
not
doesn't- that
married.
doesn't matter. Whether
Now
the
the
divorce,
the only word again, it hurts the male ego.
Yeah.
I may be wrong, but even if she is still your wife,
I agree.
you know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
And she can be called that, even though again she's doing nothing wrong. Nobody's doing anything wrong.
I mean, shit, the president, even Trump still called Mr. President. Like, you fuck my wife at any point in time. That's my wife. you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Good point. Yeah, good point. So, okay, so good point, Tone. Now, if So if is he handling it wrong by acting clingy, acting hurt, like letting his feelings Kanye.
Kanye, okay.
But again, he's not. It's not like he's like, hey, begging, come back. He's obviously doing his thing. I think he's had 2 girls since then.
I think so.
he has.
I,
And they both look exactly like Kim Kardashian.
Yes. So
Sorry.
So he definitely has a type. So yes, obviously it's not the best look for him. But is it the worst look for him?
I mean, dude, the guys go. I don't think that he should be using his public, like. How are you gonna be releasing fucking songs on some stupid ass $200 MP3 player, fucking releasing clothing and all that shit, and then backdoor bitching about your wife and crying and making up stupid shit, posting dumbass cartoons? Like anybody else in the world that would do what Kanye's doing on his social media right now would get like canceled. I don't know about canceled, but
Not
you know what I'm
canceled.
saying? People, well, maybe not canceled, but it's like no
'Cause he is
professional
bullying.
fucking person would do that shit.
He is bullying. But here's the thing. Here's where he gets a pass. Like, if you ever have the right to bully someone, is bully the guy who's fucking your wife.
Yeah, but bully him
Like-
in private. Don't you
No,
know?
no. If you're not fucking my wife in private. So it's like, is
I mean, technically, he is.
technically is, but
Yeah.
you're walking and prancing around with my
Shit, he
with
didn't
my
say nothing
wife.
about Ray J not fucking his wife in private.
Yeah, but he got it first, so you can't get mad. Like this guy came after you, and y'all had some type of relationship. Y'all weren't like boys, but y'all had some type of relationship. So I get the frustration. Now, my only question is, would you voice it as loud?
Again, I don't think you should use his platform. You know what I mean? You're a professional, and you're supposed to be doing professional things. But the thing about Kanye is, he thinks that no matter what the fuck he does, it's the right. You know, that's what happens when you're surrounded by fucking yes men. You know what I mean? Like all these people are just telling him,
They
"Oh,
just
dude, this
egg
is the
on
great."
the situation.
Yeah,
and tell you,
like, oh,
okay,
you're the
you
great-
have
you're
every right to
fucking-
do everything.
you're a
what
genius.
You're thinking about.
Yeah, exactly. No matter what you think it's the right way to do, because nobody can tell you shit because you're Kanye. And so he believes that. And I fucking hate his attitude, even though it's like I know it's a show
Let's
and whatever.
let's
but-
put it as, it's not Kanye and P and Kim. Let's say it's normal people,
Mm-hmm.
normal, not celebrities.
Yeah.
What would you say if a guy who just got dumped is going after the girl and posting things on social media and saying things here and there? What would you say about that guy?
Who's he saying it about?
He's saying things about the guy who she's with.
Again, I think if he's saying it about the guys, like they have problems. But it's a guy and a guy having issues. Is that really that big of a thing?
Yeah, but the
Happens
issue
all
is
the
the
time.
girl.
Yeah, it's a problem. Yeah, those are always gonna be the problems: money or girls. There's not too many issues. Like guys won't fight for
shit,
anything
it
else.
started every war in the world.
Yeah, guys won't fight for anything else.
Let's say that my
It's
girl
pretty normal.
just dumped me for tone.
Yes.
Damn. I'm sorry, Louise. I feel really bad.
Yeah. So it's to me,
And-
it's if your girl dumps you for tone,
You got a
and
fucking problem.
ET comes in and tells me, hey, Luis is not happy with tone. I would understand.
But it's one thing for
And
me.
you're
to
not friends. Yeah.
Yeah,
you're not friends.
no, but it's
Yeah.
one thing for me not to be happy with tone than for me to be throwing a fit, because that's what he's
I would
doing.
understand it.
Okay,
It doesn't mean you're right. I'm not
It-
excusing it.
it's okay for you to have emotions.
No, it's not okay.
No, it is okay for you to have.
Oh yeah, it's okay
emotions.
for you to have emotions. Yes.
But it's not okay for you to act like a child when you're an
No,
adult.
it's not okay. But is it understandable?
Yeah, so because
No,
Ray's
it's
not
understandable for you to have emotions. Just because something is understandable doesn't mean it's the right thing to do.
No. Again, nobody's saying it's the right thing to do. We've established that it's the wrong thing
Okay,
to
so
do.
then
here.
what
Well,
are you
you can
asking?
empathize with the person.
Do you understand it? Because again,
I mean,
every,
you understand. Technically,
no. Okay, if you're fucking starving and you go steal a candy bar, it's wrong, but it's understandable. So it's
correct.
again,
Okay,
it's
so-
wrong, but it's understandable. So again, it's not right what you're doing, but it's not black or white. Of course, it's not right.
So let's go in extremes. Let's say that I go and I slash his tires because I'm so upset because she let me for him.
Yeah.
It's understandable. Technically, everything you do can be understandable.
Yes.
So what are you arguing?
Now, the justification of it. I think you slashing his tires, it's not justified. Now,
Why is it not justified?
Cause again, it's what is it? Is that the what's the best way to point it out? It's non-confrontational. So you're not approaching it with the person.
I would say that's pretty confrontational. You slash my tires, I'm beating your fucking ass.
There we go. I would respect that more. Now again, that's not right. But that's where like what do you respect and what you don't.
So okay, so you're saying that a face-to-face confrontation is more
Doesn't have to be a fight.
No, it doesn't have to be a fight.
Yeah.
A direct confrontation with a person
Is way more respectable.
is way more respectable.
Exactly.
He's doing diss tracks.
Say that again.
He's doing diss tracks.
I forgot we were talking about Kanye.
That's some type of verbalization.
Okay,
that's a message.
That's some type of verbalization, but that's not direct. And
Their
you say
security-
you're
It's pretty direct.
Both their security
but
teams should just
me
have a
slashing
fucking
your tires is
shootout.
pretty direct. I don't like you.
No, yeah, again,
Bitch.
but him sending a diss track is not affecting him in any kind of way more than what emotionally.
Giving him more jokes. Honestly.
To put on SNL.
Yeah, for example, if Pete Davidson goes and puts this on his stand up, nobody's gonna say shit. It makes sense. Like it's
Okay.
understandable.
Okay.
Now, is it right?
I think it is. I think it is for Pete Davidson.
It could be. I don't know.
Whatever the fuck Pete Davidson does in
No,
this situation
I don't think
is the
that
right
you
thing
going.
to do.
Oh, dude, if I could rap, and you take my girl. Oh, bro, I'm rapping about you. I'm sorry, I am. Like I don't like. I respect the hell out of Future. Future has made millions of dollars rapping about Russell Wilson for the last 5 years, and we know Future doesn't care about Sierra. But just the fact that she's with Russell Wilson, he's like, I gotta rap about him. Like this is what I do. Like again, it's not crossing any type of line.
So at what point does it cross the line?
The slashing the tires crosses the line.
Okay, we discussed that.
Yeah.
What point?
Any physical, any violence, any you know,
Unless it's like a physical between the two people.
yeah, because that's an agreement.
I mean, is anything
Okay.
acceptable?
Now, if you're walking, I hit you behind that's wrong.
Yeah.
There's a difference between understandable and acceptable, like you guys said. Is it acceptable to retaliate in a way like that? You know?
What way?
If you say you're
This
in a
track,
shitty
I think is
situation.
acceptable.
Say your fucking best friend is fucking your wife,
That's not this case though.
and if she's a fucking bitch, and he's a hoe ass motherfucker, and you want to go pop his tires, you honestly you went over there with the gun, right? You had the gun, and you were gonna pop a cap in his bitch ass, but you decided the smart thing to do is probably to just pop 4 caps and 4 tires. Actually, just 2, because if you only slash 2, the insurance doesn't cover it. So you shoot 2 tires, right? Slap some bologna on his shit, lick a lollipop, put it to his fucking window.
I did not know that, Tone. Thank you for letting
Yeah.
me.
I think we're gonna wrap it up on that.
Is that acceptable? Because if I was Kanye, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be slapping bologna on his
Hey,
car.
so we're on
and-
Kanye's side now.
No, I'm just saying, if I was Kanye, I'm totally on Pete Davidson's
See
side,
how
bro.
I get
you
to
know?
turn people.
Eat that ass, bro.
Hey man, thank you. We're back. We're gonna be consistent now. You're gonna see not only the full episodes, you're gonna see different clips, which we're gonna meet every weekend to cut them. We gotta stand that.
Yeah, we're good.
Uh,
We'll do
and
clips. We'll do shorts. We'll do TikToks.
clips, shorts, TikToks, and Instagrams. You're gonna get
Instagram.
all that. Please share. Please share with all your friends, your family,
Yes.
everybody. Anybody that just wants to relax, have a good time,
Your friend's mama, your friend's
have a
auntie.
conversation. I know a
auntie.
lot of lonely people who don't have people to have conversations with. We're your guys.
Your dad's mom and
There
your
you go.
grandma.
We're your guys. All right.
But we appreciate it. Thanks, guys, for being here. And anytime I can be here to bless your computer screen with my lovely face, I will be. Thank you guys for having me in the seat today. But it was a fun one.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like every single video that you watch of ours. And follow us on TikTok, on Instagram, on any of the social media platforms that we have. And listen to us on Spotify. What are the platforms that we can listen to? Apple, iTunes.
Spotify, iTunes, Apple, Anchor, all of them. You can find them.
All of them.
All right.
And especially Anchor.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace.